So, hello guys, and welcome back to another IRL review. Today we are going to be reviewing the Manchester United game from last night, which, if you can tell by my face, I'm absolutely gassed about. The fact that, right, so this just shows you, have a look, Premier League table. Southampton right now are sitting 12th, and we were, I think we were, we were second, and it's the fact that we can go and beat them 9-0, and we can draw with Arsenal 0-0. How can we, it's the contrast. How can we do that? I think one of the main reasons, to us winning by that silly amount last night was the fact that Alexander Jankovic, he got red carded in this game. I think that's what it was, and it was just absolutely ridiculous. I thought it was anyway. I watched the highlights because I was sleeping by this point, and the game was absolutely ridiculous. I've got it up here right now. It's the fact that, with Jankovic here, he just goes right into the guy. I'm watching it here. He just goes right into McTominay, and that is a defo red card. But the guy's young, he won't know what he's doing, he's a bit reckless and stuff like that, and he'll learn for that. And then, obviously, we get on to the next bit, where I think it's Wan-Bissaka's goal. Shaw crosses it in. Poor marking for Southampton, and Wan-Bissaka's able to just slot it in, really. That's all it really is from Wan-Bissaka there. Just unmarked, able to just slot it in. It was a difficult finish because he had to really stab his foot right at it. And then Greenwood slots it into Rashford, and then Rashford's able to just do it again. But that's what the two goals right now that I'm seeing, that's why, they're so... I'm just trying to think, how can I say it? They are so... There's similarities between the goals, because the similarity is both times Wan-Bissaka and Rashford aren't getting marked. And that's both reasons why they're 2-0 down. Both players are just not getting marked. And then Cavani's able to slot... What the hell happened there? Rashford then slots... Well, that's the own goal. Bednarek slots it into his own net. He tries to... And it's a hard one to try and get it. I've got to admit, when I saw this, it was a harsh on goal. A very harsh on goal. And with Rashford, his crosses are so powerful some of the time, and Bednarek, he tries to lunge his foot right at it, and this is his foot, like my left arm here, and he tries to lunge his foot right at it, and he just can't do anything with it, really. But then the fourth goal, Fred's on the ball here, Luke Shaw, and then it's just an easy unmarked header again for Cavani, and that's as 4-0 up. If they were to mark a couple other goals, the goals would just no go in. And Bruno Fernandes, and again Anthony Martial, and it's 5 again. Martial unmarked. That's what it is. It's just, and that's why a lot of these teams, like Bednarek, he loses the ball so badly there. And then Martial's able... Well, it's a great finish from Martial, to be fair. McTominay then slots in Greenwood, who has a shot on his right foot. And then it's cleared away, but then McTominay just hits it straight off the bat. And then that's a great goal for McTominay. That's one of the best of the bunch. I'm surprised how Van de Beek didn't get a touch on that, because his foot was that close to it. And if he would have done that would have been a Van de Beek goal. And then that is... It's a hard one. See, this is the one, I don't know if you saw this morning. I'm currently recording this at 5 to 4 in the afternoon. But I don't know if you've seen this morning that the Southampton manager, I think it was, said that that they don't want Lee Mason or the other guy who's refereeing this match. I don't actually know who it was. Who was it? Who was it? Match facts. Who was it? It was so Lee Mason or Mike Dean. They don't want any of those guys refereeing any other matches from now on because they're making such bad decisions. But if I look at this here, I didn't think that was a penalty. I really don't think that was a penalty. I know it wouldn't have impacted the result because obviously it's about 6 or 7-0 by this point. But it's the fact that it doesn't look a penalty and the fact that he gets a red card for it. Like, how does that make any sense? And this is me actually sticking up for Southampton here. That is just not a penalty. He impinges him a wee bit, but that's it. And I just didn't understand how that's a penalty. And then Mike Dean, it's the way that he does it. He points straight at Bednarek and he goes like that. Obviously the VAR bit. How? I don't know where referees get their decisions in nowadays, and that's why Bednarek looks stunned there. And then Bruno Fernandes, as he does, able to slot in the penalty, which should never have been a penalty. Then Lindelof swings it in. Well, Lindelof passes it to Wan-Bissaka. He swings it in, and then Martial's able to just slot it in, really. But again, unmarked. And that's what's done Southampton in this game. And Dan James, so glad he got in the score sheet last night as well. Just a great result, and again, that's Southampton being hit with 9 in consecutive seasons, which I didn't think would happen again because Southampton, as a football club, have really developed over the past 12 months, and they aren't as bad as that's making them out, I don't think. And that's coming for the team that's actually beat them 9-0. I didn't think they're as bad as they looked last night. Like, the unmarked people is just so annoying, I think. Because at the end of the day, the defenders are there to do a job. They haven't done their job last night. And as Ralph Hasenhüttl said, he said that we made Manchester United look far too good last night, and that's the real honest truth to that, because we aren't as good as that. Like, and I can honestly tell you that we are not as good as that. Southampton, as he says, he's absolutely truthful in what he's saying. They made Man United look too good, and that's what it genuinely was. But as I say, we just destroyed them last night on every start. 24 shots, 23 on target, 7 big chances created, and 9 scored. They had 3 shots, 2 chances created, and 1 big chance. And that's really all it is. Pass success 88% for us, 65% for them. 500. And this just shows you 552 accurate passes from Man United and 140 from Southampton. That just shows you the levels that we were at last night. 11 fouls to us, 6 to them, which doesn't really impact it. Corners 5, 3 to them, 3 offsides for us. That's just really it, really. They won 40 duels, we only won 38, which doesn't really matter. 12 aerials, 1. So a lot of the stats are in our favour, but we just played simply sublime last night, and a lot of that was from hitting shots early. McTominay's was hit early. Wan-Bissaka's was a hard finish, even for a right back. But right backs usually are able to stretch their legs, so it's not actually that hard of a finish for Wan-Bissaka, but it still looks very, very good. The same with Martial's as well. His is hard. I think that was the 8th goal that went in or something like that. His goal was hard, but as a striker, he's able to just lunge his leg straight at a ball. So, really and truthfully, Man United just looked far too good last night, and that's really all it was. But that's my view on the fixture. Leave your view on the fixture in the comments down below. Subscribe to the channel, like the videos, and turn on post notifications so you don't ever miss out on when a video goes live. And I'll see you guys in the next IRL review. Peace.